that in the video.
Hello and welcome to Baking with Becca. No, I'm joking. This is gonna be a baking vlog, as you can see from the title, and it needs a little bit of explaining before we jump into the baking. Basically, this week I'm gonna be doing a ton of baking with my bestie, Micaiah. You guys know her. Next year, Micaiah is going away to Tanzania, I think, and she's going there for 3 months to do like volunteering kind of work. I don't really know what it is, but that's basically what she's doing, and she needs to raise money beforehand, and so she is going to be doing a bake sale at our old primary school's fair at the end of this week. My mum is still like a governor there and part of the PTA, so that's why we're still kind of like involved with that school. Kay's got a stall and I'm gonna help her bake. I'm also gonna help her on the stall, and I thought I would show you guys the process of us baking, basically. I've been wanting to do baking videos for a while, and I actually have like filmed one like years ago, but it was kind of a fail, let's be honest. It was very much a fail. But I love baking, absolutely love it. I do have a baking Instagram with my mum, so if you want to check that out, I'll link it down below. But I was thinking about doing some Christmas baking videos because we bake a lot over Christmas, but I bake in my pajamas most of the time, so I was a bit iffy about that. But this is a perfect opportunity to make those kind of videos, and instead of making it formal and having to set up a camera and like lights and everything like that, I thought I would just vlog it because there'll be a lot of baking, and this is just a better way of filming it, in my opinion. It will be over a period of a couple of days, or maybe 3 or something. So yeah, I'll get Micaiah to explain a little bit more about what she's doing next year, but for now, let's go to Micaiah's house and start baking.
Fried chicken.
I really like that with my bacon. This is the step 1 of baking. Get your ingredients and your equipment out.
We have 2 cake tins, the round ones. That's what we use, but they're springform ones.
Like
yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Don't know.
Look what I just found. That was, how many years ago was it?
I don't even know.
There's me.
Don't ask me what I was doing.
Pasta, sugar, flour, butter. Butter? Sounds about right. Let's bake.
Okay. Welcome.
We're starting to bake now. The first thing we're baking is a Victoria sponge. The classic.
Her favourite.
My favourite.
Which I don't get out of all the cake in the world.
It's the best. And we've got 2 cameras as well, so if you get confused by the camera angles, this is why. Okay?
Let's bake a really.
First thing you need are the ingredients. You can measure the ingredients separately. I tend to do the lazy thing and put them all in the same bowl and just mix it because it's a lot easier. So, got our bowl. Okay, so we've got our ingredients: sugar, flour, butter, eggs, and vanilla extract is having a lie down there.
Get up.
Oh. I usually measure in ounces when I'm baking, but sometimes I do grams. I mix between the 2. This is like the standard recipe for me, so
wait, so I'm doing eggies first?
no.
Oh!
You put in the butter first.
How many ounces?
So we want 8 ounces of butter, which may seem like a lot, but we have got quite a big tin to fill, you know. So you want 8 ounces of pretty much everything apart from the eggs. So next is the sugar.
Why?
I don't know. There we go, 8. And you want to do the same for the self-raising flour.
You say 8?
8 ounces, yeah. Then I would do eggs, so you want 4 eggs. Do you have like a small cup you can crack it into first before you... Top tip for egg cracking. Get a small cup and crack the eggs in there individually first and then pour them into your mixture just in case you get any shell.
Actually, it's in case the chicken comes out, but okay. Lie to the people. Lie to the people!
I'm usually quite aggressive with my egg cracking. Perfecto. We're now adding the vanilla.
I don't know if my mum's gonna watch this, but I used to drink it when I was little, that's why we always ran out.
That's disgusting.
It's not good.
Gross. Okay, so we've measured everything and we're gonna mix it now. Sometimes my mum likes to add a bit of water to it, but we'll see if we need that. We're adding a bit of water because it's a little bit dry.
I'm dry.
Oh.
Where's my spatula? Oh.
I've mixed it together and now I'm just going to use a spatula to put the sides down. That doesn't make any sense, but like to make sure we've got all the mixture.
Call me SpongeBob because I've got a spatula.
Oh,
Wow!
yeah.
Lickety woo! You have not changed one bit. There was one time we made a green cake and oh my god, I feel like you did that exact same thing with that face, with that in that same time. You watched Edward Scissorhands.
I've got bits of it. We're just grease-proofing our tins.
Linda, right, there she goes. That's how
I
it
think I
ends.
just inhaled.
That's how it
flour.
ends. That's how it ends.
It really isn't supposed to be this hard. I usually let my mum do this bit.
Oh, my mum always does
Oh,
it.
well that wasn't.
You try it. Hey, listen.
I mean, it's gonna have
No
to
one's-
do.
Nobody's perfect.
This is what the mixture looks like. I think it's supposed to look like that. See, I do a lot of baking, but it doesn't always turn out the same. So. Okay, so we've done the mixture.
Grease the tinny
Grease the tin. We're now going to pour it in.
My mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was. Could you not even pick a harmony that's in the key?
Okay, so we put the cake in the oven. We put it in there for 10 minutes to start off with, and then we're going to see gradually if it needs more. I think we're going to stop and have lunch. Oh my gosh, this is what our
so
life is like.
traumatized.
Literally, our life is...
I just dropped a fried chicken thigh.
But yeah, I think we're going to have lunch now, and then we're going to do the coffee cake, and it's basically the same, just add coffee. So probably won't film as much of it, but you'll see the majority of it. And she's still devastated about the chicken.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's too soon.
Eventually.
Okay, so the vanilla cake's still in the oven, waiting for it to cook. And we're going to start doing the coffee cake, which is pretty much exactly the same as the vanilla, but instead of adding vanilla extract, you add coffee. So like you make it up with like coffee granules, make up a little bit of coffee and you add it in, but you don't want it to be too liquidy because otherwise then the mixture starts separating.
Same recipe?
Yeah, same amount, same recipe. Put your kettle on. No, I love coffee cake.
I would not expect that from you.
It's my favourite.
Really?
Well, no, it's not my favourite, no, but I love it. When you add the water into the mug for the coffee, don't add the normal amount that you would if you were making a cup of coffee. Add a little bit. I'm gonna mix it first, mix all the ingredients together first, and then add coffee so then we can like taste it. Top tip, if you feel like your cake isn't cooking inside, but you feel like it's gonna burn on top, put some kitchen foil over the top of it, and I don't know how it works, but it stops the cake from burning and it helps the middle cook. Yes! One cake finished! We're gonna wash up things now and you don't need to see this. This is the unspoken bit of baking. Okay, we've cleaned up, kind of, and we are doing cupcakes now. So this is pretty straightforward. You need a cupcake tin thing and cupcake cases, and we're doing vanilla cupcakes first, aren't we?
Yeah.
So it's basically exactly the same ingredients. We're doing 6 ounces of everything and 3 eggs. We're putting the cupcake mixture into, no, well, it's just cake mixture. Putting the cake mixture into cupcake cases now. We're moving on to Malteser cupcakes, which is basically just chocolate. Okay, so this is the vanilla cake. It is quite thin because these are quite large, so we've decided we're going to make another one on Thursday and do the exact same with the coffee cake that's in there. We're waiting for the cake to cook. There are people here, so we're like a little bit awkward, you know. And then we're going to put the cupcakes in. Then we're going to make the chocolate cupcakes. And this is the recipe we're using, by the way. We're using this book.
Scratch everything we just said.
Okay, so we completely forgot we were following a recipe because all this time we haven't been. So scrap that, we're not going to use that.
Be sifting this in. Well, guess not.
Okay, so the cupcakes have been baked out of the oven. They look pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. We've made the chocolate batter. And we've changed the vanilla cake a little bit. So there was like these like rims on the edge of it. So I cut them off and then I thought, let's just level it. So we have. So yeah, as you can see, it's quite level. This is gonna be the bottom of the cake because we need to make a layer for the top, and we'll do that on Thursday. This is how the coffee cake turned out. It's not burnt, I promise, it's not burnt, but we're probably gonna do the same with that one where we cut off the edges and level it a bit. Everyone loves an offcut. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I had no clue you were there! Okay, day 2.
We're back
of baking.
with a bang.
We did quite a lot yesterday.
We do have more to do
In terms of more stuff than we thought we would have to do. Like make those extra juice sponges.
But we've got a lot of time because tomorrow we weren't going to do much.
No, we only had 2 things planned, so
yeah,
we've got time. Today is tray bake day and cookie day.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're making vanilla tray bake, chocolate tray bake, red velvet. We are using a packet mix.
Because the credit card is cheaper. It's way cheaper.
Oh, way cheaper. So yeah, let's bake. What were we starting with? Oh wait, we were doing vanilla and red velvet.
Correct. Have you done this before?
Yeah.
These ones?
Yeah.
I do butter instead of oil.
Do you?
But the same amount.
Really? Alexa, play the Les Miserables soundtrack. Alexa, play the Les Miserables movie soundtrack. Alexa, play High School Musical songs. Alexa, play camp rock songs.
This is covers. Wait.
Alexa, play 5 Seconds of Summer songs. Now we're going to pour the mixture into thing. Yeah, you can do. Okay, we're putting the red velvet cake in the oven. It says 23 to 28 minutes. Right, okay, this is the vanilla. And we're just gonna, oh, I didn't add water.
Do we need
This is so heavy.
It's just
Right, okay. I think we should wait until that's done to put this in there first.
Right, get out.
What do we do next?
Huh?
Can we play?
Snap? I didn't bring the cards.
No, it's time to clean and put away.
Don't ever.
Hooray!
2 very boring minutes later.
We're back. We're back.
With a bang.
And we've got 2 cakes cooked now. This is the vanilla. So now we're making the chocolate cake. So we've got the same amount of everything. 8 ounces of everything. 4 eggs. You know how it is.
You know the drill.
Chocolate cake mixture on my phone. If you ever bake with me, like any friends out there who are like, oh, Becca's a good baker.
You have friends?
I want to bake with Becca. If you want to bake with me, guys, just remember that I'm a very messy baker.
I'm so used to it.
And I like to eat the mixture. So we might not even have any mixture left to bake the cake.
One for the team and making sure it's not poisonous.
Literally.
Work, work, work your booty.
That's going in there for 15 minutes.
Quack, 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 quack.
Meanwhile.
Not cooked. That is not cooked. This is a fail. This was a massive fail.
A big L.
Later that same evening.
Day 2 is over. We baked 2 cakes. We iced the vanilla, we cut it. That's all ready. We're gonna ice the chocolate tomorrow. Got a few other things to do tomorrow. I think tomorrow's gonna be a busy day, but we will conquer it. We will do it. Okay, so we didn't film anything on the Thursday because we had a lot to do.
It was quite scrambled, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like, okay, all hands on deck, let's get this thing done. And we managed to get everything baked.
Literally just in time. We were like 15 minutes.
Yeah, literally.
Ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
By the time we finished.
It was pretty amazing actually that we got it all finished. Yesterday was the fair and
it went well.
It went really well actually. It went really well. How much did you make?
75. That is pretty good.
That is really good. That is really
I think for
good.
the amount of people that were there, that's quite a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
It wasn't like a big thing.
But yeah, that's kind of how it went. So do you want to talk about why you want to like do this volunteering thing?
Yeah.
And how you like came to the
How I got
decision.
into it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And, like what you're gonna be doing and stuff.
Okay, so well, I left you not knowing what I wanted to do, and I was always a bit flimsy, wasn't I? Like I was always like, oh, I want to be a director, then I was like, oh no, I want to do screenwriting.
Yeah.
Oh no, I wanted to do documentaries. I realised that underlying everything, I wanted to like help people. I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I was just looking for jobs, and I was looking in the charity sector because I was like, oh, I can help people, but I can do a media job within that. But then whenever I was looking, it was like experience abroad needed because it was like international development charities. I was like, I'm not sure if that's something I want to do. It's a bit of a leap. Then I found a really good program called ICS, which is International Citizen Service, which is funded by the UK government, and they basically send out volunteers to communities to do like different projects. And I was like, and then the more I read about it, the more I was like, wait, this is actually exactly what I want to do, which is weird because it didn't start off as something I wanted to do. Then I was like, no wait, I really want like this is it, like yeah. And then from that I realised like I really want to work in international development, like, and maybe use my media skills alongside, but like yeah. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to Tanzania for 11 weeks, so just under 3 months, and my project is called, I think it's called Livelihoods, So I'm going to be working with local entrepreneurs and enterprises to just help them like break into the market a bit more and not rely and depend on like the Western economy as much, so like build their own economy. I'm going to be like living in a host family and stuff. No toilet, no running water, no electricity, no shower. So it's
crazy.
It's mental, yeah.
That is really crazy.
Yes.
But you'll have a good time, and I think you'll learn
Yeah.
a lot from the experience.
Definitely
as
going
well.
to like take my camera and do like a day in the life.
Yeah, do
Nitty
it.
gritty.
Yeah. So obviously Mikay is raising money for it,
Yes.
and obviously we raised money yesterday, but you can still donate money.
Yeah,
if you'd
like, that would be really
it.
good.
I will put the website in the link down below. Any donation is a good donation.
Yeah, no, I'm not fussed about the amount. £1. It's the idea behind it.
So yeah, thanks for watching this
Thank
video.
you.
Make sure you donate to Mikaya and her fundraising.
Like, comment and subscribe, and make sure you hit the little bell to get notifications about how often she posts.
So yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you guys next week. Bye!